Hey there, welcome to Lunch Break Reviews Comic Smoke Break. You need a quick break from work? You've come to the right place. Here, we take a comic from the realms of awesomeness and break it down for you lunch break style, the only way I know how. I'm Bradley Butin, your self-proclaimed Emperor of Awesome. Let's jump right in and see if today's pick is worth a bite. Today, I am talking about Justice League Unlimited #1. This is top billing. This one is from it's a DC comic written by Mark Waid and Jeff Loeb, art by Dan Mora and Jim Lee. The Jeff Loeb Jim Lee part comes in later at the end of the book. But hey, Mark Waid, Dan Mora, they are awesome. Here is a quick synopsis. The Watchtower rises. The Justice League is back and bigger than ever. In the wake of Absolute Power and the DC All-In Special, Darkseid's death has triggered a massive power vacuum in the DCU, and Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman must unite like never before and expand the Justice League to encompass every hero championing the forces of good in the face of incredible evil. As our heroes work to uncover the mystery of the Dark Lord's successor, Ray Palmer's Atom Project triggers a race between hero and villain to control the fate of metahuman abilities on planet Earth, which threatens to destroy everything the League has built. Worlds will live, worlds will die, and a surprise in waiting in store on the last page. Do not miss the dawn of the new era of justice. It all begins here. All right, we are going to start off with the comic book roundup reviews. This is sitting right now at a critic rating of a 9.1 and a user rating at a 9.0. We're going to start off with my review on the site as well. My written review, I gave this a 9.0 from Nerd Dad Brad. Look it up, like it, all that comment on the 4th of December, 2024. Justice League is back. I loved the Justice League Unlimited back in the day. There are several things that I really loved about this comic. The story that they are setting up sounds amazing. The art in this is top notch. The creative team on this hits this one out of the park. My favorite panel on the book is with Airwave and Flash as they are hitting top speeds. There's also quite the cliffhanger at the end that I should have seen coming, but was pleasantly surprised. That kind of rounds everything up. We're going to do a semi-bad review. All right, here it is. This is a 7.0 from F. Zanza on the 4th of December. It is. I was quite disappointed with the story in this issue, but the art by Mora continues to be great. There's far too much going on here with characters literally flying in and out. There's a natural disaster and a quick introduction to the villains without any real story. And since when can the emotional spectrum heal someone of a fatal wound? As she kind of explains in the book, but I must have missed something. I'm going to get the next issue, but I'm not very hopeful after the start. All right. Well, they did open this up for like every superhero to show up. So, let's keep going. Here's a good review. This is an 8.5 dated from Calm, Cool, and Collected. And it is. I'm excited for the future of this title. Wade continues to fire on all cylinders. I look forward to JLU moving forward. I usually dislike team books as characters often drown in the noise, but for now I'm excited. Also, I'd watch Dan Mora draw stick people. You know what? You're not wrong. Not wrong at all. Here's another good review. This is a 9.0 from Comic Book Revolution's Kevin Lanes. Justice League Unlimited #1 is a phenomenal start that firmly establishes the series' DC Comics premier comic book. Mark Waid and Dan Mora absolutely nail the tone of what it means for the DCU. Heroes to be united under the Justice League banner. There is an immediate sense of importance to what the heroes are doing, and there are pieces put in place for an existing long team term future. well said. It does make you ask a question, what did they do before? I know there was the Justice League, and I know there was all the other team books, but did they let that much go unnoticed? That's being really, really nitpicky. I super enjoyed this book. We'll talk about it in a second here. So, did the reviews change your mind? Not mine. Were there any points in the reviews that we didn't think of? Let's find out and go through the lunch break point system. Just a reminder on the lunch break point system. I got 5 categories for up to 5 points each, and then we're going to rate it. I got a couple opportunities for 1 point to make up a little bit of ground if need be. So here we go. We're going to start with the main course. How satisfying is the comic overall? I was super satisfied. You know, it does go all over the place, so I'm definitely going to be over the 3. I think a 4 is the right place for that. Side dish. Supporting elements like art, letters, and colors. Do they add the right flavor? My brain keeps going back to this one panel where the Flash was taking airwave into super speed, and it was just beautiful, amazing. It was one of my favorite things in the book. That's going to stick with me for a while, so I'm going to give this I think with all the characters and everything, this is definitely going to be a 4 as well. All right, a spice level. How spicy was it? Well, that cliffhanger kind of cemented that spice level intensity. There was a lot going on because it was the first book, and like there is so many characters. They're going to have to keep everything straight. I'm giving this a 5 on the spice level. Leftover appeal. Would you read it again, or does it fade fast? Well, you know, this does not fade fast for me. So I'm going to read this again. I'm going to keep this out of 4. All right. Dessert, the extra special, something that makes it memorable. Are you getting the next issue? I am absolutely getting the next issue. Will I do this long term? I think I'm going to probably at least get the first 6 issues. So I think with that alone, we're going to stick this out at 4s. All right, so what do we got? We have 4, 8, we have 16, we have 21 points in total here. And with the extra points, I got 3 categories for extra points. Maybe I'll add more later, but snack factor was a quick, fun, easy digest. You know what? I mean, I was thinking about that a lot. You know, I'm going to not give that. I give that one a lot. Lunch crowd, broad appeal for all audiences. Maybe. Break room talk sparks conversation long after viewing. You know what? I think I'm going to skip all the 1-pointers this time. I think we're going to stick it straight up 21 points, and we're gonna cement it into. I'm going to add it to the comics lunch break point system review sheet at 21 points, and there it is. Not too bad for the comic world. Do you agree with the reviews or the lunch break point system? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to follow for more quick reviews. Every week, I'll get some content on TikTok about it here shortly. Thanks for tuning in to Lunch Break Reviews. For more bite-sized reviews on the latest TV shows, comics, and blockbusters, follow and let me know your thoughts. Want to join the conversation? Reach out. Maybe you'll be the next guest on Nerd Positive or Lunch Break Reviews. We are under 10 minutes. Sounds like a smoke break to me. Have a good day.